Hi girls, this is the video for 4i, area of a triangle. It's a new rule, and when we get done, out of your Cambridge book, these are the questions I'd like you to do. It says it's important that you use the old rule when you can. So the area of a triangle, and all the triangles we've had, we have some height, the perpendicular height from one of the angles. And when you have that, it's important to use that old rule. But this is a new rule you can use when you don't have a height. Okay, and so I'm just going to derive this is the rule. You can highlight that, or I'll use my highlighter. It's a good rule. It's on your formula sheet, and I'm just going to derive it here, but I need to get an expression for the height of this triangle H. Now, C is what's called an included angle. If I know that angle, and I know the two sides that make it up, so I'm going to call that little a, and I'm going to call this side little b because that's what they're across from. And if I look at this right triangle there, I can say that sine C equals opposite over hypotenuse, h over a. And so the height is equal to a sine C. All right, so I have an expression for the height of this triangle. Now, I said before that the area was base times height. So the old formula is base times height. And so I'm going to do that. I'm going to go area equals 1/2, and the base is just b. And the height is a sine c. So that's pretty easy to see where I came up with that formula. Now let's do an example here. So the first example I'm going to do is right here. I have an angle that's included between two sides. So the area is going to be 1/2, 10 times 9 times sine of 29 degrees, and I just type it straight in. 0.5 I'll use because it's easier, times 10 times 9 times sine of 29. This is one decimal place, so I'll use that. 21.8. Since it's area, it's centimeters squared. Now let's try this one. You can pause and try it if you want to, see if you get it right. I just type that straight in. And I get 2.7 because I'm rounding, and that's kilometers squared. Okay, the last one's a little bit trickier. They ask you to find one of the sides given the area. So they give you the area. So it's 10 times x times the sine of 93. So I think what I'll do is divide 70 by 10 times sine of 93, and that should give me the x. Oops, I forgot my half. How terrible. Sorry about that. Let's just quick tick that. So 70 equals 1/2 times a times b times sine of 93. Okay, so this is 5, and if I divide 70 by 5, I get 14. So I'll do that first. So I get 14 equals x sine 93. And now I'm going to divide by sine 93 to get the x. And again, just type in 14 divided by sine 93. And I get x equals, and it says to 2 decimal places, so 14.02. And that would be centimeters. Okay, that's it.